Okay, you were at Fox Chapel Autosport secondary location in Fox Chapel, Pennsylvania. And we're going to go over a 1965 Mustang Coupe. It shows to be a GT style coupe, which means it has the fog lights and the grille in the front. It does have a trumpet exhaust on the back, which you'll see here shortly. And we're just going to give you a complete overview of the car so that you can see what we have here. Obviously, it's a red car. The gaps on the hood to the cowl panel, both sides are very, very nice, very linear, as you can see. And Anthony's going to give you a lot of high resolution photography for this thing, so you can check everything that we're showing you out as you go along. Chrome on the front bumper is absolutely exquisite. There's no marks. The linearity of the bumper is perfect, really. There's no deterioration on any of the chrome in the grille, which is kind of normal when you see some of these older vehicles where chrome starts to deteriorate. The front valance doesn't have any dents or pulls in it. The parking lights are nice and clear. Nice straight car in the front. Okay, going down the side, 289 because it is a 289 V8. It is a C-Code car, which we'll show you later here. It has a set of American Racing torque thrust wheels on it. There's two 15s in the front and two 45s in the rear. It has the Mustang GT style striping for a GT coupe, also the GT badging. The door gaps are really, really nice on this car. All the window trim is just as clean and straight, dead free as you can see. The wipers appear to be the original wipers, arms and blades on this guy, so that's a good plus for you. It does have the correct style mirror for 1965. Little dent here in the rocker panel trim. Again, we're looking at a 1965 car here. This isn't a new Porsche GT3 or a Ferrari 488. Door gaps in the back the same way. You can see everything lines up just as it should. Chrome on the handles, really, really nice. Chrome around the windows themselves is really sweet. Same thing with the back window. Trim around the windows is nice. Little tiny mark here. Looks like maybe a broom may have fell on against it at some point of its life. But also the trim around the front window here, the wing, just as clean as can be. A couple of very, very small pits in it right here. We're trying to show you everything we can so there's no surprises when you get the car. Okay, down the side of the car, we're going to show you a little bit of the interior of this guy. Obviously a pony interior and absolutely like new. There's no marks or tears or folds or anything in the vinyl. Does have one crack in the steering wheel, which is quite common on these, but it is a correct GT style steering wheel and dash pod, by the way. Does have a console, automatic on the console. The door sill moldings are absolutely like new. The carpeting is nice and fresh and clean. Back seat area is the same way. Molded door panels on both doors. Opening handles, window cranks, everything is nice and fresh and clean in the car. Also, I'm going to show you that it does have the original data plate from Ford Motor Company on this car too, which you can break down. Doesn't give you a whole lot, and there's no way to get a Marty report for a car this old. They just didn't start them in 65 and 66. So, you can see from the interior of this car, it's just as fresh and clean a vehicle as you're ever going to find anywhere. And it's here at Autosport. Going back the side of the car the rest of the way, again, everything lines up. The fender wells are nice and sharp. The quarter panel, the door, the fender, everything lines up just as straight as can be. At this point, I'm standing here, it looks like the car doesn't have any doors. That's how straight and clean everything matches up for you. Going around the back side of the car now, you can see the trumpet exhaust on it. Chrome on the back bumper, the same as on the front, absolutely flawless. A little tiny bit of patina on the very top of the taillight assemblies, both of them, just ever so much. You're not even going to see it in the photography, but I'm telling you it's there. Gas cap lid the same way, has a little tiny bit of patina on it. Rear valance No pulls on it. The bezels around the trumpets are nice and straight and flush. Everything appears to be nice on the side of the car. Going down the passenger side, you know, I want to point this out. Apparently, you're probably not going to see this, but I'm going to tell you it's there. You have to look at it in the correct light, but someone has apparently pushed the trunk closed at this point. You can see somewhat of an indenture there. If you see the reflection, you got to really look for it. I can't find it now, but it's there. Hatch shelf in the back is absolutely flawless. It has the twin speaker enclosures. The glass, I forgot to mention, is very nice. The windshield, the side windows, and the trim. It's very nice the whole way around. All your glass and trim is perfect so far. This side's the same as the other side. Trim on the windows the same as the other side. It's just really nice. No patina, nothing on the door handle. You can see the gap on this. Equals that on the other side. The same thing in the front. Another little dinghy right there on that rocker panel molding. I don't know why it's there, but it is. I'm going to show you real quickly the interior, and you can see all the lighting works in this guy too. The door panel lights work, the console lights, everything in the car works as it should. And it does have a pony interior in it, red to match the outside of the car. Automatic console, just a really, really straight, nice car. Door panels are real nice, molded door panels. There's one thing I'm going to point out to you. I don't know what happened. At some point of its life, it looked like something may have grabbed the edge of this quarter panel and pulled it up. So it's raised up a little bit and brush touched. Certainly no reason to paint the entire side of this car or, you know, try to blend onto the door or anything else. But I'm just pointing it out that there is a little tiny bit of a rise there. Looked like somebody caught their coat on it or something getting out of the car and then brush touched it. The paint was cracked, but no major damage to it. The wing area on this side is the same as it was on the other. This one does not have any patina on it, absolutely none. Of course, a antenna for the radio, and GT badging, Mustang striping on the side, the same thing on the wheels and tires. The wheels and tires are all fresh too, by the way. They're all oversized, obviously, and give the car a real muscular look. Okay, we're going to go over the engine compartment now. Has a, looks like it'd be about a 4-pass aluminum radiator in it, HID ignition system in it. It's a 289. It started life as a C-code car, which you can tell by the designation on the top of the left fender here. Fender well inside. Does have power steering. It does have power disc brakes in the front, by the way. Has a Edelbrock aluminum intake manifold, a dual inlet Hawley vacuum carburetor. I'm going to guess it's a 600 CFM. The engine compartment is very clean, very, very clean. There's no oil leaks present. All the belts are new on it. And also I might mention that all the cars down here at Fox Chapel, because of being in the Pittsburgh area, are inspected and checked for emissions. So you're getting a car that at this point absolutely needs nothing. The tires are going to be fresh. It's all serviced. It's Pennsylvania state inspected, which means that the tires are fat. There's no problem with the suspension in the car. The brakes are all good on the car. The exhaust system is all fresh and good. Has to be for PA state inspection. But that's an overview of the vehicle. This car is available in Fox Chapel Autosport location. And any questions or any more information required, just give Anthony a call. He'll take some further photos if you need them. Do a different video, a special video for you of a specific area. But this is a very nice car. It's a coupe. It's a great color combination. There's no way that you're going to find a nicer car in this price range than the one you're looking at right now. And it's here at Fox Chapel for Autosport.